I'm Ann Karrick, and we are talking right now to Shane Engstrom. He's the director of Out Film Connecticut. Shane, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Great to have you. So I understand you're here mostly to talk about the Connecticut LGBTQ Film Festival coming up in the spring, correct?
Yes, and I am so appreciative that they invited us to talk about the film festival. We are Connecticut's longest running film festival.
Really?
We've been around
Now I gotta ask, when did it start?
started in 1988.
Okay.
So we're going into our 38th season.
Wow.
And that festival will be in June during LGBTQ Pride Month, from June 20th through the 28th of 2025. But we partner with Cinestudio, which is on the campus of Trinity College in Hartford. Throughout the year, we have an LGBTQ film series called Queer Thursdays. And so every month our audience can experience an LGBTQ film and
On the campus or?
on campus, yeah, at Cinestudio, which is a gorgeous theater. If you haven't seen it, you definitely have to go there because it's kind of the old 1950s like theater with balcony and a lot of seats, giant screen, and amazing sound system.
Is it? Have you been involved with this since it began? Because
No,
no, big time.
I was in diapers.
That's because you look old enough to have been involved. But good. But
No, but I have
so do you know what was the impetus for the festival to begin?
yeah, actually,
Even though you weren't there.
even though I wasn't there, it actually came about because of a very proactive time in LGBTQ history in Connecticut. There had recently been it was during the AIDS crisis. It was also a time when in Hartford a man had been brutally murdered for being gay, and so there was a lot of proactive activism going on to try to pass hate crimes legislation in Connecticut. And I think one of the things they wanted to do was show that LGBTQ people exist in your community and they would do things besides just go to bars and they have cultural.
I mean, I like no.
They don't love anything. They don't know live. They do one of
Yeah.
the theater. They did a magazine. It was called Alternatives was the name of it at the time.
Okay.
And now they did the very first LGBTQ film festival, and now that's the only part of the organization that's still around today.
Oh, okay.
But we're probably within the 10 oldest LGBTQ film festivals in the country. So
I was surprised you said it was the oldest film festival in Connecticut.
yeah,
Just because I would have thought there would have been other film festivals that had been around, forever.
yeah, there have been lots of different film festivals in different parts of the state, but none of
Continuous running. No.
right exactly.
That's pretty impressive. So LGBTQ Film Festival, I'm going to guess all the films have to have something to do with the LGBTQ community.
Yes, they do. I mean, we really do a great job of trying to like find films that'll appeal to everyone in the community. So, we'll have gay films, lesbian, trans, bisexual, um, you know, just everything. And we have programs for youth programs. We have BIPOC programs.
So there's films that are would appeal to all those groups of people or have that as part of the story and the content of the film.
Both.
But
So yeah,
you're saying it
that's
also
when it's target audiences.
But should it also appeal to a general audience? Does that? I mean, that's the hope.
Absolutely, yeah. And I will say that, it's an international film festival. We have films that come from all over the world. We usually show around 100 movies in the festival, and they usually come from around between 20 and 30 countries every year. So if you're a fan of independent film, you're going to love the festival. And, you don't have to be part of the LGBTQ community. We actually invite everyone to participate in the festival and learn about the community and share stories from the community. So
I imagine it's evolved over time. I mean, when it started, maybe it was an unspoken mission, though, of sort of, I'll say, normalizing the LGBTQ community with the greater community.
Yeah.
So now, where I would assume we've made some strides that they're blended together a little better. So is the focus of the festival, has it changed a little bit? Like, is it a little bit different now, or is it still pretty much the same, just to be part of the community?
I would say it's definitely changed over time. I mean, when the festival first started, they were just like they struggle to like find what LGBTQ films are out there. Where can we find them and, bring them to our audience here? It was kind of like, investigative work to just because there wasn't the internet
Right.
and
True.
they were just like trying to find these films. But now, there's so much LGBTQ content being created. We actually receive probably around 600 to 700 films are submitted to our festival every year. And we end up culling it down to right onto the cream of the crop.
Do you ever go out to like a film that you've heard of or seen and ask them to be part of the festival also?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have three main ways that people submit films. They can either send an email to me or through our website they can submit their film. We're part of a film festival platform called Film Freeway, which is very commonly used in the industry, where filmmakers just submit their films to all of the different festivals that they want to be considered by. And then the third way is for me to like reach out to filmmakers and say, hey, we heard a lot of great things about your film. Did you want to submit it to us? And those are usually the ones that are some of the best ones.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you've heard it and you're looking for them to be part of it, I would imagine that you've already identified that film as being pretty good. Right now, is it still just films, like not limited series or things like that? Just films?
We have done some, limited series in the past. When we went online during COVID, we had a film festival platform to watch all the films online, and we included some series as part of that as well. But we have a lot of short films, documentaries, and feature films. And short films, we love to like pepper our program with like a short film or two before each of the main films, so that people have that experience, kind of the opening, the teaser, the opening act. But we also have a bunch of short programs that are held together by themes. And people love seeing short films. They don't get a chance to see short films very much.
Yeah, I don't. If I wanted to watch a short film, I'm not sure where to go to see it.
Exactly.
I mean, if it's not on YouTube, I don't know where to be, kind of thing. So,
Exactly.
if somebody wants to know more about the festival, either to participate or to attend or whatever, what's their best resource?
The best way to find us is just go to our website, which is outfilmct.org.
Okay.
Or you can follow us on all the socials on Facebook, Instagram. We got TikTok account now, and they're all outfilmct.
See, okay, so they're all that same name.
Yeah.
And I know before we started, I hear that you're all volunteers.
Yes, we are.
That's a lot of commitment from a lot of people.
A lot of commitment we've been doing it for a long time, and it's all done through volunteers. So it's open to everyone who wants to participate. So if anyone wants to get involved, they can send an email to volunteer@outfilmct.org. And it's a really great group of people who love to just get together, watch films. Tomorrow we're coming to my house and we're having a brunch and we're watching 4 hours worth of films. And so,
How many films is 4 hours worth of film?
well, it depends. We're probably watching a lot of shorts tomorrow. So maybe like 10 or 12.
Yeah. All right. And then unrelated to the festival, since you're a volunteer, what's your day job?
My day job, I actually work in a bank.
In a bank.
I work,
Very different.
I work for Webster Bank.
Okay.
And they're very supportive of film festival.
So how did, you work in a bank. How did you end up working on a film festival of any kind?
I just went to one of the movies that they were showing and they had a sign-up sheet. And I said, hey, I had just recently come out of the closet myself. And so I was looking to meet new people and being in an environment where it's something that I loved, which was independent film. And it was a way to meet people in the community that, with not being in a bar setting.
Right.
So
where you can actually talk to them and hear what they say when they answer. So
exactly.
All right. Well, Shane, thank you so much. Good luck with the film festival, June 20th to 28th. And its location for people who don't know?
Primarily it's at Cine Studio, which is on the campus of Trinity College in Hartford. But we will have, the closing night will be at the Wadsworth Athenaeum. So
What Hartford area?
Hartford area generally.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.